My name is Louis Alexander, and obviously I'm the head men's soccer coach. Oh, how did I get into soccer? Honestly, it's just always been part of my life, to be honest. From where I was born and spent most of, or I say some of my childhood in England, it was pretty much the sport. My uncles, my family, cousins, they were all into it before me, so it was just kind of a natural progression. I started playing um, before I can remember, and it's just, been a big staple and a big part of my life ever since. Obviously, as a coach, you want to progress and advance. So a position in college was definitely something I was interested in. And then being that it's in the area that I'm familiar with, I graduated high school from a school here in Mississippi, a local school in the Golden Triangle. My wife has family here, so it was a perfect fit. I love the area. I have strong ties here and connections. So the transition, I guess, so to speak, was kind of seamless because I was so familiar with the area and have been here for quite a while, other than my brief time coaching in Atlanta. To be honest, it just kind of sparked them. I'm not saying they weren't hungry and ready and chomping at the bit to go before, but that kind of put us on the back burner for a little bit, so we had to take a step back and kind of look internally, and it just lit the fire that was already there and just made it bigger and stronger. So obviously it's not ideal, and it's not something you want to go through as a team, as a squad, as a program, but we've used it as kind of a stepping stone to kind of propel us forward even more, to be honest. As a coach, and even as from the player standpoint, you want to play as soon as possible. That's why you put in the work, is so on game day you can show the improvements and then express yourself as well. But kind of like the quarantine thing, I've preached to my guys. Starting this week, I kind of put it into perspective, and it took a little while, even for me. After the shock wore off, I kind of realized, what, it is what it is. It's kind of out of our control. All we can control is what we do. So we're going to use it as something that we can build from. I mean, instead of having weeks to prepare, now we have months to prepare. So these guys, just recently, a lot of them have never really even been in a weight room. But over the past 3-4 weeks, we lift at 6 in the morning, and they've fallen in love with the weight room. So it gives us that opportunity to get bigger, faster, stronger, through putting that work in the gym. And on top of that, our field sessions in the afternoon, we just have that much more time to put in my system, to learn our strengths, improve on our weaknesses. So like I said, yeah, long story short, we're just using that as something we can build upon because we have more time. So I'm not a silver lining guy by any means. I'm never like, well, we lost but we played good. But in this scenario, there is kind of a silver lining. We just have that much more time to get better. I want them to know that we're here to stay. Not just soccer, but the athletic department as a whole. We're somewhat new on the college athletic scene, but don't let it fool you. Just because we're new, we're not here to just participate. We're here to win. And consistency and stability is something I hope to bring to not just the soccer program, but the athletic department as a whole. And the only way you guys can find out is by tuning in and coming and watching us play.